Easy go.
Hello smart people, Miss Ace here. This video is for Math 1 students. Today I'm going to walk you through the Unit 2 IAB test review. Okay, and this is version 1. Okay, example 1. So you have a problem is 3 raised to negative 5 times 3 to the second power, and the whole thing raised to the negative 2. So we can solve this one by using the power rule, where you can distribute the power to power, which means multiply. So you will have 3 to the negative 5 times negative 2, which means 3 to the positive 10. And then 3 to the second power times negative 2, which means 3 to the negative 4. Okay, so we end up with 3 to the 10 power times 3 to the negative 4, which then you can use the product rule. When you multiply two exponents, you can add the power. So which means 10 plus negative 4, which give you 3 to the 6th power. Okay, so that is method 1, one way you can do it. Method 2, which is down here, is the same problem. You can work inside parentheses first, so which means that you can dealing with 3 to the negative 5 times 3 to the second power. So you can use product rule, which is negative 5 plus 2, and then hold on to the power from the outside, keep the negative 2 outside. So this one will give you 3 to negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3. Then bring down the power. Okay, so what we did is we work inside parenthesis first. Then we're gonna do the power rule, which is multiply the power to the power. I just realized that my 2 right here has the negative, so negative 2 times negative 3, which is positive 6, 3 to the 6th power. So whichever way that you pick, you will have the same answer. Alright, if you didn't try out the problem, please pause the video, work through problem 1 through 4. Okay. Alright, I assume that you already paused the video, you work it out, so now here's the answer for number 1 through 4. This one we're going to use a product rule. 5 plus negative 7 will give you negative 2. I use the second method. And then I will keep the power from the outside. Then I can use the power rule, negative 4 times negative 2, so x to the 8th power. That will be it for number 1. Number 2, same concept. I like the method 2. That will give you 2 to the negative 9 plus 11, right? Raised to the negative 2. That will give us negative 9 plus 11 give you positive 2. So 2 to the second power raised to the negative 2. Okay, then we distribute the power to the power. That will give you 2 to the negative 4. Okay, because of the negative exponent, okay, we have to flip the fraction. You're going to put 2 over 1. The negative exponent tell you to flip the fraction, so that will give you 1 over 2 to the positive 4. After you flip the fraction, make sure you turn the sign of the exponent to positive. Okay, number 3, same concept. So 5 of 3 plus negative 3, which means 5 to the 0 power. One more time, 3 plus negative 3, that will be 0. Raised to the negative 7, which give you 5 to the 0 times negative 7, which is 0. Negative 7 times 0 is 0. Any number raised to 0 power equal to 1. Hopefully that you remember this. We've been seeing this a lot of times now. At least 1 for each week on the bell work. Number 4, so continue working on this. We use the product rule, negative 2 plus negative 3, so that will give you a to the negative 5. Then we bring down the negative 1. Negative 5 times negative 1 will give you positive 5, so a to the 5th power. And that pretty much it for number 4. Okay. Example 2. So we're gonna analyze the graph. Okay. We have the first graph is have the x-axis represent the rows, the y-axis represent the chairs, the unit rate. So what is the unit rate for this one? So at one row you will have 20 chairs. Unit rate mean 1, something for 1. So in this case is 20 chairs for one row. So unit rate is 20 over 1. Proportional equation is y equal to mx. In this case, your m or your slope is 20. So y equal to 20x. Okay. How many chairs in 3 rows? So 3 rows right here. You can see that we have 60 chairs. So there's 60 chairs for 3 rows. Okay. As you see that the unit rate say that 20 chairs for 1 row, so 3 rows mean 20 times 3, which is 60 chairs. Yes. How many rows needed for 100 chairs? So you go back to the graph. Here's the 100 chairs, and that will take about 5 rows. 5 rows to fit 100 chairs. Okay. So that's it for example 2. You can pause the video, rewatch that part, or you can continue try problem 5, 6, and remember 7. There's 3 problems that you can try. Okay, good. Pause the video and try it out. Alright, unit rate. Go back to the unit rate. So something, the unit for 1. So that will be the x value represent the length of fabric in yards. So x value is yards. The y value represent the cost in dollars. So unit rate is 1/4, which means it costs $4 for for 1 yard of fabric. So unit rate is 4 over 1, $4 for 1 yard of fabric. Proportional equation, y equal to mx. So which means y equal to 4x. Okay, really important. On the test, a lot of students forget to put x. Make sure y equal to 4x, not y equal to 4. Same thing with the previous one, y equal to 20x, not y equal to 20. Make sure you put the x. How much does it cost for 7 yards of fabric? So 7 yards of fabric will cost you about $28. Okay. Or again, $4 for 1 yard, so 4 times 7 is 28. How many yards can you buy with $36? So $36, how many yards of fabric can you buy? The answer is 9 yards of fabric. Okay, number 6. Analyze the graph. So the x value represents soccer balls, and then the y value represent the price in dollars. Okay, so unit rate, how much does this cost for 1? So 1 ball costs $6. So 6 over 1, $6 for 1 ball. So y equal to mx. M in this case is 6. Y equal to 6x. How much does this cost for 4 soccer balls? So 4 soccer balls will cost about $24. How many balls can you buy with $12? So $12 right here, $12. You can buy 2 balls. Okay, $6 for 1 ball, so $12 will be 2 balls. Alright, number 7. So we are going to the back side. Problem number 7. Analyze the graph. The unit rate is, so x value represent times in hours, and then the y value is earning in dollars. So unit rates, we see that this start at 2, 4, 6, 8. There's no 1, but we can read this point. So this is 2, 4. So the unit rates is 4 over 2, $4 for 2 hours. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't make sense. Maybe it's about stocks is increasing to $4 for every 2 hours, maybe. Okay, so this one we can, to find a unit rate, we have to find how much for 1. So you can reduce this one by 2. 4 divided by 2 give you 2 over 1, $2 for 1 hour. So think about stock. So this pretty good. For every hour, the stock increased by $2. Okay, so this is a good thing. So proportional equations, y equal to mx. In this case, y will be equal to 2x. Oh, how many chairs in a row? Okay, I think this is wrong. I hope that I probably print this out for you. I want you to switch to. Oh no! If I'm gonna show you the answer key right now. Okay, I want you to change this. How much do you earn for 6 hours working? How much do you earn for 6 hours of working? Never mind. You know what? It's too complicated. Don't worry about the last 2 problem right there, because it doesn't make sense, and I should fix that on my handout for next year. Alright, so that's it for number 7. And the video already 11 minutes long, so I'm gonna pause right here. We're gonna get back together for the second part.